how can one describe, you know, how would Picasso describe himself? I mean, I can stop you here. See that angry tree there? That kind of really sums up. If this forest is music, then I'm that tree. See what I'm saying? It's saying tree. I've been writing a few books, none of which have got the publisher yet. I know it's new. I know it's news. You know, the forums and everything will go crazy when they see this, those guys. But we're thinking it'll form some kind of rock group. Kind of a maybe it's an electro undercurrent. You know, that seems all the rage. But with a bit of prog rock influence. As names go, at the moment we're thinking about calling it the Screaming Dentists. Oddly, there's a story which is from around these parts that there used to be dentists and they were all sacked, and these dentists were incensed. And I don't like that, you know, I'm with the man. And they took all their chemicals and hid in the woods and took loads of laughing gas till they died, and people say you could hear them screaming. They had loads of instruments in that, which I thought was funny, you know, scalpels. Brilliant. Dentist-based rock, really. We're working on a web page, but that's so old hat now, web. So the web page, what it does is, gives you an address to write to, right, and we send you the web page printed out. Well, no, you see, backwards now is forwards. We've reached the end, so we've got to go back. So all our future albums will be released on probably Braille. Most of them are emotion based. There's no words yet. But I was thinking of showing the guys some later. I could try it. I might cry. You know, there's nothing wrong with a man crying, I don't think. But I could give it a shot. But, I think. No! Yes! Hello. It's a. I don't want to spoil the end of the song or the album because it might go on for a while. But it's called Maybe. I used to work with, you know, guitars, drum machines, you know, Collins. Often in a place like this I would just be inspired and I would just have to make music there and then. So I'd use what I had to hand. So I'd shout, stamp, maybe slap a bit mud about and record it, and it was brilliant. But I'm quite private about that work. I listen to it by myself often if I've, you know, decided to enjoy some whiskey or something like that. That's basically all I listen to. I feel all of the musicians are wrong because they're trying to put their work in my brain space and I don't like it. Every man, I feel, should have his own musical brain space. So that's kind of what my book's about. Every man should have his own brain space. But it's a working title. Are we getting lost in these woods? Well, with the album coming up I thought we'd take some dramatic shots. I might take a photo a bit later. I do it spontaneously, so often I don't even know I've done it. Just walk along and then I'll take a photo like that. And then it'll be action. I won't even know what's in there till I get them back from the developers. Or I'll see them on the front of Photographer, New Age Photographer. It's my own publication. It's got quite a small but avid following. Trees. Tree. What does tree rhyme with? Me. was lovely. I don't want to talk about it, but I trained to be a doctor. Probably paparazzi. I really didn't want to be, you know, a mumbling doctor the rest of my life. You know, do prescriptions, kind of dropped out. Didn't really like it. Some would say I was stricken off. But I don't think of it that way. I think, you know, everything I do, I take a new angle. The magistrate didn't see it that way. But, you know, it was alright in the end. She came out of the coma and it was alright. So, thought, can't really get a job anymore. I'll go in the art world. Which is what I was anyway. Oh shit, man. Yeah. Get a shot of that tree. Green tree. And, sometimes I often come out here, generally here, as well as, you know, Red Bull cans. I like to, you know, get with nature, really.
Right.
Kind of gas I like to throw on the fire. Potatoes. That's why I like it. See, I feel that camping out in woods was getting far too safe. You know, the Red Indians, it wasn't safe for them. What about Indians? Do they still camp in woods? Those camp fellas in the woods, you know, they get attacked by crabs, tigers, all kinds of things. So I like to sleep here, put a tin of butane on the fire, and just go to sleep and just see what happens. Let God sort them out, like the Red Indian camp block. Last time we blew this entire tree over. It's a good spot. Do some whittling. Lots of whittling's gone on there. Kind of an idea I had for an art project. Called Memento Tree. Actually, I'm beginning to realise I've had a bit of a tree period. It's been quite a heavy period, but quite tree based, I think. Dead tree, whittled tree, tree of life. Yeah. It's a good tree.